Physical science concepts can be reflected in martial arts. Two topics that will be demonstrated is energy transfers and transformations and the law of conservation of momentum in the following three scenarios. In scenario 1, we will discuss energy transfers and transformations. Scenario 2, law of conservation of momentum, and scenario 3, the combination of both. In scenario 1, there is stored mechanical energy stored in the back of the leg, which is transformed into mechanical energy when an attacker starts moving, and that energy is transferred through the leg into the hips, and with the twist of the hips, the energy transfers up the body into the shoulder, and then when body steps into front stance, the mechanical energy is transferred through the arm into the torque motion of the fist until making contact with the target. Once contact has been made, the energy is transferred from the fist into contact point and transformed into sound energy, which is shown by Kia, and transfers into mechanical energy, which is shown by the receiver of punch being moved back a few feet. In scenario 2, when an attacker goes into a spear, the defender creates 2 points of leverage, shown here, which creates the ability to use the attacker's momentum against him, which leads the attacker's arm into a wrist lock, shown here, and by the torque created, an armbar can be formed by the defender, which enables the defender to use the attacker's momentum to flip him over and properly be detained, which is shown here. Throughout this system, this demonstrates the law of conservation of momentum, which states that momentum is conserved in a closed system. Our closed system is shown from the time that the attacker spears until the attacker gets properly detained. No momentum is lost throughout this closed system because momentum is just used to move the attacker from the spear into the flip, which lands him on the floor, and then used to flip him over onto his stomach and properly be detained. Both of these concepts actually apply in an actual combat situation, which will be shown in scenario 3. In scenario 3, the following combat situation, blocks and strikes, demonstrate energy transfers and transformations. Parries, joint locks, and throws demonstrate the law of conservation of momentum.